Hello, hello, everyone. Okay, so today is day one of our challenge, our 30-day challenge. I've given you guys the link to coffee where you can get the measurements. I'm going to give it to you again. And here it is, the cutting guide. Now, in the cutting guide, you will see that we have day two, these here. You don't need to cut these out today. That's going to be for tomorrow. Hey, Miss Carrie. Hey, Erin. That's going to be for tomorrow. So don't sweat cutting this out today. Today is basically, I mean, if you want to cut them, that's entirely up to you, but we're taking it one day at a time, taking it slow, taking it easy. This is not about stressing yourself out. We're just pretty much trying to create something without the stress, right? So yesterday in our live, let me go ahead and print that too. Let me go print it. Yesterday during our live, we talked about the measurements, and we talked about the challenge. Every day we're going to have a prompt. Miss Penny is either probably going to be here a little bit later. I know she was going to hang out with her family, and family's always first. And we talked about every day for the next 30 days, this will be a perfect little gift that you can create for, you know, a mom or anyone that you want to gift it to. I have the measurements both in Spanish and in English. I'm going to go ahead and print it in English and Spanish. Give me a second while I try to print it. So basically, this is just a way to kind of tweak our brains to our right side of our brain to be more creative, less worrying about stresses. Kind of helps give us a little brain boost if we're thinking on, you know, on something crafty, trying to encourage our brain to think. So I've gone ahead and shared the copy that you can get this. The only thing I ask is that you do not try to utilize the measurements to do a class on your own. Okay, so I've used a 110-pound cardstock, and yesterday we cut the base, which is supposed to be for today. Today's initially day one. We talked about today we're going to select on day one, we cut. Day one, we're supposed to cut our folios, which I provided you guys with the measurements, and you're going to score it as indicated on the cutting guide and scoring guides. When I say A1, we're looking at this here, the main base as A1. Okay, so this here is an A1. A2 or 2A is this flap here. Okay. 3A is this one here that you're going to cut at 4.5 by 8.5. You're going to make a little mark at the 2-inch mark, and also on 4.25. And we're just going to angle cut that to make that little slit there. And then 4 is this one up here and this flap over here. And then 2B is this one here that we attach to 2A. So that's basically it right there. Okay. Now I'm going to decide on just the colors that we're going to be using, or I'm going to be using. I'm going to use my Mother's Day collection, Mother Dearest. I don't know what I had in my hand. I got a little bit of something here. Don't know what it is. Anyway, and so I'm going to use my collection. So I'm going to probably decide what I'm going to use. Hello, Ms. Joyce. How are ya? Let's see. I was thinking for my mind, tomorrow we are probably going to jump in around 1 is what I thought, that we can jump in real quickly. And then tomorrow we're just going to add the inside little cuts that you see in your cut lines on the guide. It's going to tell you here, cut 1 6A 5 7/8 by 8 3/4, and then you're going to score it a 1/2 inch. That part, we're doing that tomorrow. Do not do that today. I mean, you can cut it, but we're not going to work on it until tomorrow. That's what we'll do together tomorrow at 1 o'clock my time. Okay. All right. So now I'm just going to crack open my Celsius. Get some energy here. I'm going to decide which colors I'm going to choose for my collection, for my folio. So let's flip through these together. Hope you guys have had a good day so far. Go away. Hold on a second. I got a little visitor. I have to print my papers. What printer do you have, Miss Joyce? So let's see. What are we going to choose? Got a lot to choose from. It's just a matter of choosing. I broke a nail yesterday, guys, and I swear it hurts like I've never had a nail hurt that much. Okay. I was thinking for my flap, I like this one, and that'll be perfect if I do the 8.5 this way, but then I like it that way. So, but I'm thinking I'm going to go the 8.5 this way. I think that's what I'm going to do for my main flap. And then for this pocket over here, which is 2A, let's see what we can have coordinating. Canon, a cheap one. The Pixar's not cheap. That's a pretty good printer to be actually. I mean, that's a good printer. But for print quality, for like ink wise, you probably go through a lot of ink. All right, let's turn this way so I can get an idea. If I have that way, what would coordinate? I'd probably go this way because, let's see. Also do this one. That one's not going to make it. So do this one. And today we're not, we're just deciding on what we're going to be using. I think it's either going to be that one or maybe, although I do like that one. That one's a good one. I do have this one as well. No. Now I'm not going to do multiple layers, although this one's cute too. You know. I might make some of my papers with some of mine to make sure I have enough. That'll be fine. I think you should have enough. You should have enough. I mean, you should, but if that's what you want to do, I mean, hey, it's your, at the end of the day, guess what? This is your, it's going to be your, oh, I don't know. It's your folio. Ooh, I think I might switch. It's your folio, you know? Oh, yeah. Okay, we might switch with this one. Okay, those two are, I like this one, but I think not for that, for my friend, because I am probably going to gift it. Oh, although that one's cute too. Because in our reality, that's going to be the flap that goes in the front, right? But the outside would be this, right? I like this one for the outside, I think. I don't know. Oh, although that one, no. This is prettier. Okay, that's going to be for my panel over here. This one here. That one. Okay. Okay. We're getting somewhere. So this is going to be this flap here. You don't want to cut through them? But that's the point. You need to cut through them. Come on now. You got to cut through them. And then I do love this one because it has a little stool. And it kind of, yeah. So let's see. Yeah, I think we're going to go with this one for the second page. I love the little print. And then this is going to be the overlapping feature like that. And I think that would be cute. So yes. All right. So we're going to do that. Let's go ahead and cut. I'm going to go ahead and, no, I don't want to do that. We're going to do that on day 2 is where we're going to actually decide this. Okay. So that's going to be there. And then I'm thinking of possibly this one here. This one here. I think that'll be a dual. We can also do this one. No, I like this for my flap. Yep. And then we're going to leave this down in here for 2A. So 2A is going to have these 3. And I'm going to write it in the back so that way I'm not getting anything confused. 2A is going to be this one. That's what I'm deciding. 2A. And I don't know why suddenly I have like a lot of light. Either I have too much light, not enough light. It's something, guys. All right, and then this is going to be 2B, and I'm going to call it 1 because it's the first one down, and then 2B front. So this is going to be the front that we're going to see. So that's that, and this is going to be my 3A, my 3A flap. Okay, all right, got that. All right, now we got these done. These here figured out. So this is 3A. And you already know this is 2A. and then this is 2B, and then this is the other part of 2B that we scored. Okay, and remember in the instructions it says make sure you flush it. So this is where we flushed it right here. And I saw that Miss Carrie's already got hers done. Yes, you're very bright. I know. I don't know why. Let me maybe turn this one. There. How's that? Better. I had to turn off lights for once. My God. Okay. So, since we had interruption from the light, day one, we created this. We scored it based off our measurements, and you can watch the video from last night where I actually did it. And so we're trying to decide the color palette. Now, if you don't have the collection because either 1A, you're not part of our group, which I highly suggest you do join our group. Follow me on Coffee. You can get this collection there for $10. You can't even get a paper collection for that much. They cost more. So we have that. That's what I have selected. Now, what do I want down here? I'm thinking this would be cute in there because when you open it up, it has like a window pop. But it also can go back over here, and I like it there as well. I think I'm going to go inside here. So we're going to call this 2A back. Where did the pencil go? 2A back. 2A back. All right. That way when I start cutting, I know where they go. And this one, remember, it was 1A. And we're going to go over here and call this one 4A back. Or inside. Let's call it inside. Now, I typically cut everything at a 1/4 inch less. So, for instance, if we know that this inside panel is 6 by 8.5, our layering piece is going to be a 1/4 inch less. So that should be your designer paper, which we're calling these our designer paper. It's going to be 5 3/4 by 8 1/4. So when I cut, I'm going to cut a piece of paper of whatever, whether it's cardstock, and you can do cardstock as well. If you do cardstock, and sorry if I'm rambling on, if you do cardstock, it's just going to make it that much sturdier. And I might do black as a contrast. I don't know. What do you guys think? Black or craft? Let's try craft. I need someone on the panel. Oh, guys, who wants to come on the panel with me? I'm used to Miss Penny on there with me. All right, let's try craft because I can do a second layer and we can do, let me get black. Because it just makes it, it gives it more sturdy, a more sturdier effect. And this is really thick cardstock. So if I wanted to do a second layer, we can do this one. I'm just going to do a sample, guys. All right, a sample cut. Ooh, that looks pretty. I don't know about you guys, but it's gonna look pretty with the black. Because then you'll have like that 1/4 inch, or that 8 inch, sorry, 8 inch. It's gonna look pretty. What do you guys think? Or we can do the craft. It just kind of gives it a little bit more sturdiness, a little bit, I don't know. Black looks elegant. What do you guys think? the black with the white looks elegant. I'm going to actually cut a piece. Let's cut it. And then do that. I'm going to go and play around. I know this is not part of today's challenge, but it's making my brain think. And I like it when my brain thinks. So we know that it was originally 4.5 by 8.5. Last night I was even thinking about tweaking the flaps, adding the black. I know, right? The black kind of looks more elegant, I think. I like that. Miss Carrie, did you want to come on? All right. So we went up. I'm going to use Timmy because I know that Timmy is what I use to cut. We're going to go up at 2-inch and make a mark, the 2-inch mark. Make sure I can see that. It's harder to see with the black though. I have to say it because I can't see. You couldn't try, or you can try. And just for the records, we're only leaving admins in just to kind of keep it. Miss Debbie, how are ya? So nice to have you here. I know it's been such a long time. I'm such a naughty friend. All right. So happy to have you. Did you want to try to jump? Oh, you can. Okay, let me send you the link. I know that Penny was getting ready to oh, I need to go into. So just in case you guys don't know, I have coffee. I put the link in. Let me pin coffee. Give me a second. I got to switch from business account to so we have coffee. I'm going to list the coffee again so you guys can go in there and pin it. And then we have our Facebook group. I Miss Crazy Penny. She could let me text her because I don't know if she's already headed out to lunch or dinner. It's about dinner time. It's like 5:23 in Tennessee right now. Okay. That is my coffee. Let's see if I can. I don't want that. Okay, I pin our coffee up. That's normally where we have our digitals. And Miss Debbie, I think you're already in our Facebook. I think so too. Oh, there's Miss. Hello. Wow.
Hi.
First time we have you live with us. So nice to have you.
Thank you. Nice being here.
Oh, guys, can you guys believe it? We got Miss Carrie live with us. I just sent Penny a message. She's probably with her daughter. But so nice to have you on our panel.
Thank you. I just got to get used to, I can't see the chat.
Oh, that's okay. I'll read it for you.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to put my screen full, and Miss Carrie's going to be she's on her phone, right? You're doing it from your phone?
Yes.
Okay. So she's on her phone. All right, so what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to cut. We said our original paper was 4.5 by 8.5. So because of that, we're going to cut this at 4.25 by 8.25, and then we're going to mark up. Hopefully that should work where we can angle it appropriately, and then we're going to test it. We're going to test it, and then I'll give you guys the measurement. So I test and give you guys the accuracy, the accurate stuff. How's that? And 8.25. I was about to do it. See, the only problem with turning off lights, I can't see. Except the cashier who calls me hon. Love you, Dad. All right. No. All right. So if we went up 2 inches here, it should work. I think it should work if we go up to 2 inches. It's kind of hard to see the black. It's very hard to distinguish where it starts and where it ends.
Yeah, the black hurts your eyes.
Yeah, and because the lines are black and the paper's black and you're trying to align it, it's kind of like, okay, where is it? Are you right? So it's a little tricky. This should work if we do our 2-inch marking. And then we have our center point. And it should still be a little bit over. The black kind of throws me off. But it just looks more elegant, don't you think?
It's sharp.
Yeah. Okay, so because we've cut a 1/4 inch, it's going to be 8.25. So we need to go in at 4 1/8 mark. That's our center point. 4 1/8.
Messy happens. When it does, there's Homaglow. For just $19, Homaglow will clean your entire
I've gotten into drinking these with Donnie. It's supposed to burn body fat, accelerate your metabolism, and essentially it's good for energy. It's 0 sugar.
Oh, wow.
They're really yummy. Okay, let's. My other X-Acto knife is. Okay, let's test this little. I need to turn on lights, guys. I'm sorry, I can't. It might be too much. It's called Celsius. So this one is the peach vibe. And it has essential energy, accelerates the metabolism, burns body fat, 0 sugar. No high fructose. How does it work? I can't see. MetaPlus formula, including green tea, ginger, and guarana seed, turns on the thermogenesis to process the boost at your body for metabolic rate. Provides essential energy to live fit. Whether or not it's accurate, I don't know. It's good.
I'm going to have to try that.
I can't see like the little tiny, I have to like kind of adjust it, and I broke my glasses. Why are you sitting next to me? I broke my glasses. So I'm dealing with glasses that are not suited for me. Okay, so now on our 2-inch mark, let's go. We probably need to go in a quarter. So we're going to go in 1 3/4. I just ordered new glasses. I should get them next week. I need to go back because I literally, I was, it was the stupidest thing I could have ever done. I was trying to adjust them because the plastic that they make nowadays is not good plastic. And after a while with the body heat, it kind of starts to warm up the plastic and the frame started to become too big for my face. And I have a small face. And so I always struggle with the darn thing. And I had to constantly keep getting adjusted. And they just said it's because the body heat warms up the plastic. It's what the eye doctor said. And it kind of softens it up, stretches it out. And so, anywho, I was stretching it out without having to go to them because they said I could do that. And yeah, no, that was not the right. I broke them right in half. And I had only had them for a year. But
That's not
I didn't
good.
get it. No, I just had gotten them. And they said that I didn't have a warranty. So there was no, I would have to get a whole new pair. Like, you know, because I have bifocals. That wasn't going to happen. All right, let's try this. Let's try this. Steve, I did it right. I don't want to cut it and mess it up. So yeah, now I gotta go buy another frame. I'm not looking forward to that. Where did you get? See, over here they have American's Best, and I think that maybe that was my biggest problem is that I should have not gone with American's Best. I've had problems with them before with their glasses, and so I should have not done it. That was a stupid purchase.
I went to the Michigan Eye Institute for my diabetic eye exam, and so I just ordered my glasses through them.
Oh, that worked perfect.
Oh, good.
Sweet.
Looks good. Ooh,
Sweet.
I love
so
it.
That's what you got to do. I think it'll be with the, and here I took a little bit more, but that's just an example. So we just got to do 4 1/4. 4 1/4. Oops. I'll write the instructions and give it to you guys for this flap because I know this flap is probably more of the, or your first layer if you're going to do 2 layers like I plan to do to reinforce it better. 4 1/4 by 8 1/4, and you're going to mark at 1 3/4 and also at 4 1/8. That's for just layer 1. And then if you're going to do, if you're going to do just straight this one, designer paper straight, then use that measurement. If you're going to do a second layer, then you would do 4 by 8 and then 1 1/2 and 4. So you're just going to be changing the sizes. That makes sense to you guys? In my head, it makes sense.
Yeah. Now,
it makes sense.
Are you using 1 10-pound cardstock on the black?
No, actually, this one's a little bit like an 80-pound, or maybe not even that. I think it's more like a 65-pound. It's not that thick. but this one is thick because this is my printing one that I got in. But this one's not. This one's a little 65-pound from Hobby Lobby. So if you're going to cut this on your flap, then if you're going to do 2 layers, your layer, actually 3 layers, layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, then this one would be 4 by 8, and you're going to mark at 1.5, and then you should mark at 4 inch, but always double check. Always double check. Okay, got that out of the way. That worked out great. I will make sure you guys have those measurements. And so we decided that we're going to put this one here. And this one's going to be 5A inside. I'm going to put there. And for inside here, I'm thinking, I used to use, where's my chat? Oh, there we go. I used to use craft cardstock a lot back in the day. I don't know if you guys remember how much I would use that. And lately, I haven't been using too much of it. All right. We could use that one there because it kind of flows in with the flowers of this. I think. And we decided I wasn't going to cook today, so we got Panda Express. And I used to not ever eat Panda. Oh, I don't know. I do like that one. Or like the backsplash. We can also go. Trying to do the florals. I'm going to have some leftovers from this. Not too much, though. Fine. That one's so cute. I like this one, too.
They're all so beautiful.
I know, it's like decisions, but we want to make sure it all coordinates. If I do this one, I know what I can do. If I do this one for the inside, I can do that for the inside. Not too flory, not too. I can do the other one. This one for top and bottom. You can do that, or better yet, hold on. Where did it go?
Are you asking yourself what?
Not that one. What are you guys doing tonight? Is there any plans for anybody tonight? We can do that as well. Trying to something not, because the inside's not too noticeable, and we're going to put a pocket there. Let's see who's sending me a message. Probably Penny. She's trying. Oh, Nani. Nani, why are you sending me messages on Facebook, little girl, when you're right next to me? Ooh, I like that, Nani. Ooh. Ooh, she's looking at her coffee trucks that she wants to do. Miss Kim, Miss Kim, I sent you a link to the group. I was trying to add you. I sent you an invite. Okay. How are you, Miss Kim? Okay. I'm thinking we're going to go with either this heart one that Carla wanted so much, or I like polka dots. I love polka dots. Okay. We can do the polka dots for inside here. And whatever's left, we can see about adding it. And the thing is that I can print extras, so I might go with polka dot in here and up here. I think that's what I'm going to do. You're doing good. I'm so glad. Glad that you're here and joining us. We're over here making our folio. I don't know if you saw our folio challenge that we're doing. So basically, it's just 30 days of trying to crank our brains to work into creating something. So this is the Mother's Day Mother Dearest collection that I just designed. And so what I'm thinking is this is going to be what I'm going to use. And I think I'll have enough. And if not, because it's a printable, we can always print enough to use both here and inside. I think that's what I'm going to do. Oh, good. My brain is dead. I know. That's why I'm doing this challenge, because I actually need my brain. I got to get the right side of my brain. I'm not too concerned about the left. At my age, I don't think I need to learn anything other than craft. I'm not too concerned about wanting to learn science, math, English. Heck no. I'm just going to learn craft. So I need to kind of tweak my right brain, which is our creative side of the brain, to work so that I can be more creative. Thank you. I pinned it on the right. That's what I say. The only thing I'm going to learn is how to do a pocket, a flip, a fold, a cut. That is all I'm going to learn. I don't want to learn math. I definitely don't want to learn science. At my age, I don't want to. I'll take motivation, right? Okay. All right. So I'm going to mark it. Mark it with a B. This is going to be the inside. So 3A inside is what we're going to call it. We're going to do 3A inside and 4A and 5A inside. Okay. So at least I know once I start cutting. So this is our challenge. So every day, and I think right now, tentatively, we're going to go live because I don't like recording. I hate recording. We're going to go tentatively live for at least an hour or so every day around 1 p.m. Central. Oh, this is going to be 1A. Sorry. 1 p.m. Central until our entire folio is complete. If you mark it, that way when you're doing your cuts, you know where everything goes. Okay. I don't have black cardstock. I might wait and get some. Well, you can use whatever you have. If you don't have any black cardstock, you can just cut this, just put the one layer. You don't have to do the multiple layers that I'm doing. That's just me being extra. That's just me being extra. I mean, that's
Yeah.
not, that's just extra work. And
You
actually, it actually looks prettier without it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we just do direct, just one layer? So we're not, what do you guys think? We'll just do one layer. I just thought, you know, me being extra.
It looks good both ways.
Yeah, it looks good both ways. So you don't have to, you can just do your cards, your designer paper. And if you're going to do your designer paper, as I instructed over here, you're just going to cut it. You know, that's it. So if I'm just going to use this one for my designer paper, then I'm going to cut it instead of 4. You're going to cut it 4 1/4 by 8 1/4, right? And then you're going to make your mark at 1 3/4 and at 4 1/8, and then you cut it. That's if you're not going to do this. If you decide to do this, then you cut 4 1/8. So this is 2 options you can do. Option 1 or option 2. That's entirely up to you. You don't need, and if you have another color of cardstock, doesn't have to be, if you have a pink, a blue, whatever matches a sage color would look pretty, actually. I think the sage color would look pretty.
It sure would.
It doesn't have to be what I'm using, is what I'm trying to say. All right. So we got these already determined. And for this side over here, let's see what we're going to do to be inside. We could probably use this one. And again, yeah, we're going to do to be inside. And this is flap 1. Call it flap 1. And then inside flap 2, we can actually do the same thing. Eric's out of town, guys, and he's texting me all the time. That's what you hear, Eric and Nani. I think we're going to go ahead and just use the same one. Or if we have plenty of paper, we'll just go with this one. And if you don't have this collection, just use whatever you have. The idea is that we're gonna tweak our brains to work for once. I need my brain to work. I need to be creative again, like I used to be. Okay. So we've determined that, and then for this panel here, I don't know. Let's see. For our panels, the inside, I said I was going to use this one, right? With the pink polka dot. Although I do like this one better for the outside. Ooh, this is such a difficult decision. See, this one is pretty too. It's kind of neutral. Oh no, I like this one. All right, I think I'm going to go. Ooh, I like her because it reminds me of Emma. All right, let's flip it around. So I got to see, I'm visual, guys. Visual brain here. That's inside. That's there. That's this one. And then our polka dot friend here, right? So if we flip that up, this one, I hope you guys don't mind my thinking process. We're going to go with this one here. Oh, yes. Isn't she so cute?
I
We're going to
love
use
her.
this for... Isn't she so cute? I just love her. Your brain works really good, May. No, it doesn't, Miss Kim. I swear there's days that last week was really bad. Like last week, my menopause, and I've been drinking saffron. I have to remind myself every day, drink the damn thing, because the days that I don't, my brain is like all over the place. And it was crazy, like forgetting things off the blue. It's like, oh my God, I really can't do this. I need to get my brain thinking. So that's why I'm doing this, because I literally need to have my brain focus. All right, so we're going to use her, and then for this flap here, and then the other half, we're going to put it on the bottom. I think that's what we're going to do. But we also have, I have ADHD too, attention deficit. So that's kind of, we also have this one. So we can probably put this on the lower back. So tentatively, this is going to be our 4A in front. Okay, we're going to call this 4A front. And this is 4A flap front. Front one. That's going to be there. And this one's probably going to be 5A. Flat front. Okay. I got it. I think I got all mine selected. Did you guys get it done? No, I'm just kidding. Ah, this is going to be adorable, guys. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. It looks adorable.
Love it too.
Absolutely love it. Okay. So it's all said and done. We've been on for an hour, and we're going to try to keep it. I've decided my colors. I've decided the papers I'm going to use. And I think it'll look really, really cute. I'll show you guys what I have going on. So you guys can see my thinking process. So this is going to be flap down here, flap top for the front. This is going to be the inside. We're going to print another one of that. It's going to be the inside of this. This is going to be looking inside there when we open that flap. And then over here, we have this one this way. And we didn't decide you were voted out. Okay. So that's like that. And then this one here, it is this one. Yep, that one. And then this is the back of flap one. And then this is going to be that one. And then this is going to be this part here is going to be that. And then this is going to be here. It's $10. So my digitals is, I'll show you the entire collection. It's $10 a month to get all my digitals. And basically you're getting over 40 pages of digitals. And on top of that, whenever I have bonuses, and bonuses is if I drop something new, my coffee members will get it. You guys get first dibs before I even, you guys get it. So I'll show you now my entire collection, but I think this is going to be a cute little layout. What do you guys think?
Love
The top
it.
paper?
Mhm.
It's cute, right? I love it. I just love it. And let me tell you, this took me hours to try to get every little piece put down. This is a clip art. Every little piece was attached. It
The
was a lot.
collection is absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you. And it's not AI generated at all. Okay. And that's important for me. For me,
That's
it's
the most
important.
important.
Yes. Okay. So let me show you Miss Debbie for $10 a month. This is what you guys get. Last month was super adorable. And I love last month's collection. Okay. Last month I did this one. Let me show you. I still haven't quite finished it. This is last month's. It was a really, really cute. And here's that spine that I've shown you guys. It lays flat. Like you can't open up an album without it laying flat. You can't what? Reel them? You can't see them maybe? Okay. This is last month's collection that we launched. That was last month's collection. Okay. And then this month is, of course, this collection. But let me show you. It comes with a lot. So this one was free in the group. This one comes free in the group. So make sure you guys download that one because it's free. And then we're going to try to do Friday freebies. So you have to join us so you guys can grab these freebies. And this is part of the collection. Okay. So let me flip through the collection. And I might just go live later on tonight because I want to keep this one to anything that has to do with 30-day challenge. I want to keep it to at least a minimum of 1 hour. So I'm going to flip through this really quick. All right. So it says 37, but that's because that was the mid launch. It's when I released it. It actually has more. So that's that. This is, I printed it before anybody got it. There's that one. There's that one. Can we get last month? Yes, you can get last month. Last month, the last month is on there. You can purchase it. Last month was really cute. I can show you guys last month. All that went in. It was really, really cute. It has that. It's collaboration with Carla. As that little little letter. This one I like, and the reason I like this one is because I literally had to go and find how to say mom in different languages. My son typically always calls me mom, madre, mommy, and that's how he always addresses me. I don't know why, but he's always mom, mommy, madre, no, he goes mom, madre, mommy. And so we have mommy, mama bear, Nana. It's got Korean, Japanese, Norwegian, I think. It's in different languages. And I literally went in and had to do that whole maneuver. So there's that one. There's this one. And I'll give you guys a sneak peek of, and this was also free in the group. And I did go in, I edited. So if you're in the group, I edited. I made a whole sheet with the ephemeras and I made them bigger. And then I kind of thought this is too much. So I cut those off, but I changed it. So that's available in the group for free as well. That was free yesterday. And then this one is something that I'm working on. It's going to be a tall skinny. And because cottages are bean, it's going to have a little cottage on it. So that's going to be a release here soon. It's going to be a tall skinny. And teapots. And then some different color. And then teapots again. And he is so adorable. And he's inspired by Miss Penny's grandson. He's so cute. And I printed these on 80-pound cardstock. And I do like printing on linen. The only problem with the linen is that when you're cutting, it becomes a pain in the butt with the blades. But I love it. Oh, that one's pretty too. And then I love, again, this is inspired by Miss Penny's grandson. Isn't he cute?
I love it.
He is so adorable. And then it has all these little journaling cards. Of course, mine is not centered because when I printed it, I did borderless, but you'll have a border. Always do borderless so that I went borderless. You want to put a border so that they come out really centered the way they're supposed to be. But you get all these little cards. I have presentation paper I'm going to print on. Oh, nice. Presentation. You know what? I think I have some of that and it prints really nicely. Where did I get it? Hold on. Oh, let me see. I got this. This is what I've used. Oh. I guess it's not presentation paper. Stationery. Yeah, it is stationery presentation paper. And I like it. I like that one. It's the only thing that when I'm cutting, it's like presentation. Normally you do like your resumes or if you're going to be presenting something, but that one in particular is linen. And I forgot I had that box, and then I bought one linen from Amazon. See, this is the other linen that I bought from Amazon. And now that I think about it, and it said linen, oh, this is a different quality linen, so it's a little bit thinner. But it has those lines. And sometimes when I'm printing or cutting on this one, it gets stuck. It does print better. It looks so cute. I love the print. I love it on the linen paper, the presentation paper. It looks pretty. Yeah, see, you can see the linen on that. Okay, so you got that one. Mindset is everything, and that's part of being a mama. You know, it's all about mom, dearest. Love you. Your love is my foundation. The echo of your love is in everything I do. Isn't that so pretty? Blessed mama. Every flower blooms. I love you in the morning, in the afternoon. I love you every evening, and when you are blue. I love that. And remember your why, sorry. Mother's love writes invisible poems on the heart. I thank you for being my safe place, Mama. You gave me roots and taught me to fly. And this one be cut and be attached to this. And then for the add-on, the ladies got this as a second release. So the first release was this part here, And then the second release that they got was this. They got some pockets with some little cards. And then they got this with some tabs. And there's more to this because I added more to this and changed it. So this is different than what they got. And then they got this, which is like a little folio with tabs. And they got this. And you guys already saw these that we just went through. So that's my collection. That's my second collection that and then what we're working on now is absolutely stunning. I can't tell you how many hours I put into it. A lot. That's all I can say. And you guys already saw these. You guys already saw that. So we do two, for the members, we do 2 drops on the 29th, between the 29th of the month and the 31st, we'll make the first drop of what your collection of what you're going to be getting. And then around the 10th of the month, 11th, around that time, we'll drop their second one. They already got their second drop for members. So yeah, that was it. That's the entire collection for $10. Not a bad deal, I think. You get all that for $10. And then this is the freebies that they got in the group. Yeah. And I printed, there's another print, different colors. Where did it go? They got this free too.
So what do you think? You're not gonna let this go, are you? I think it could be good for you.
Yep. And then let me show you. Then I'm going to get off and then maybe come back on tonight. I'll show you some of what I've printed from the last month's collection because I've already cut through it. I've cut through it a lot. So last month they got this one. I'll show you some of what we got. They got this, and we made a little cute journal or notepad. We made this with it.
Adorable.
Isn't that cute? Oh, it goes like that. So these are the papers for that. And we got bunnies because I gave Carla her first bunny when she was a baby, and but just before she was born, I got her bunny. She still has it. Nani has her little Ray bunny, and Emma, Miss Joyce gave her her little bunny. So my girls collect bunnies. We're all into bunnies. I love bunnies. And then we made these little notepads. And then we made these little sticky memo pads as well with the collection. And so that's part of the collection. That was part of the collection. That was part of the last month collection. And keep in mind, I've cut through these already, 2 different colors variation. And this one reminds me of Nani. She actually had her glasses. She has black glasses like that, so it reminds me of Nani. And then this one, I did this. I made that with it. That's last month, and that is also in I got these little part that printed out wrong. This is one of the pages. This is the calling card or the journaling cards. You can see I've cut. That was the name of the collection, Bunny Dreams and Baby Things. And then that's some of the little ephemeras from it. That's one. So yeah, that's it right there, I think, because I think these are all pretty much, oh no, that's another one. And that's another one. That's part of it because I've already cut through it. I think this one had 40 pages, 40 some pages for $10. Okay. Alrighty. That's that. All right, guys, we're going to get off because I don't want to bore you guys more with my shenanigans. And I'm sure Miss Carrie has things to do. I'll see if I can jump back on tonight and probably just randomly, I don't know, make something. I don't know. Randomly make something. I don't know. May I'll talk to you about them on message. I have some questions. Okay. Never boring. I'm glad you think that. Sometimes I think I'm boring. I think I bore myself.
Never, me, never.
Yeah, just send me a message if you have a question on the collections. If you need them printed. The only thing about the printing is the shipping is not, if you have a printer, it's easier because you can print them as many times as you want. All right, guys. What time tonight? I don't know. What do you guys think? What are you guys in the mood for? It's 5:13 now. I'm going to go and, I don't know, maybe watch something with Nani. Go eat because I haven't eaten. And I don't know, 8 o'clock. Is that good? 8 p.m. Central Time.
Sounds good to me.
I'm in a mood for me. Okay. Well, 8 p.m. my time, which I don't know. I think you're in Tennessee. You're an hour ahead of me.
Yeah, I'm an hour ahead.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I am. Well, one of two things. I have to finish decorating Mrs. Penny's baby album. So maybe that's what I'll do. Although that requires a lot of concentration because I need to make sure everything is right. But I'm also in the mood to make something 3D that I have not done that in a while.
That sounds like fun.
A 3D project?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so too. I haven't done a 3D project in such a long time that I need to do a 3D project. Oh, I know what I can do. I know. Show you guys how to do the flat spine. because you guys, Miss Sherry wanted to know how to do the spine where it's flat. What do you guys want to do? You need your smart brain. You can do it. 9 Central, yes, your time. A 3D project meaning something that is like a box or something that we can store, like our ephemera pieces.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think? Something to store ephemera pieces?
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
All right, I'll decide between now and then and just make something. All right, I'll see you guys. Let me get off here because I'm just talking nonsense. Guys, thank you so much for coming. And don't forget, don't sweat it, just do it. Okay? Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.